Hey, what's up? How you doing? This is Mark Harbert coming to you from my home here in Texas. Hope this video finds you having a very blessed day as always. Hey, you ever wonder about the mental aspect, the mental toughness of business? Okay, when you look at champion athletes or successful people or champion Olympians, when they give their acceptance speeches or some type of interview or something like that, they always mention something about having the right mindset. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you something that I learned from Mark Harbert in the training, and it is 5 mindset tips that you should have, to be successful. Okay, so I'm just going to be reading off my notes that I have here that I took here. Okay, so if you don't know who Mark Harbert is, definitely look him up. He's really got some good, some really good training as far as mindset. And I always remember, it's really important to know the strategy. You definitely want to know how to recruit on Facebook or Facebook marketing. Same thing with Twitter marketing, Instagram, so forth and so on, YouTube marketing. But it all comes down to having a successful mindset. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Okay, number 1, you want to become a student. Okay, you will definitely hear successful people talk about becoming a student of the game. What does that mean? Okay, definitely you want to invest in yourself. Remember how it was, when you really enjoyed something, you had that passion, you want to dig in deep, learn all the ins and outs of it. But don't let that learning all the ins and outs of it, stop you from taking action. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you're taking action, but you definitely want to focus on learning and focus on implementation. Okay, all right. So number 2. You definitely want to make sure that you have some sort of structure. Okay, having a daily method of operation. Being in business for yourself. If you're coming from, the corporate America world or someplace where you had a job, you always had some type of structure, someone telling you what to do for the most part. Or if you were a salary employee, you had a schedule of things that had to do. Well, being an entrepreneur, you don't have anybody there. You don't have a manager there. You're a boss. That's why it's called You Inc. Well, so you have to make sure that you're creating your daily method of operation. A good time to do that is at night before your next day starts. Something that I heard from Lisa Grossman, in actually one of these trainings at Mark Harbert. He said she said that your day begins at midnight. Your day begins at midnight. So if you're up, before midnight or a little bit before midnight the day before, go ahead and create that DMO. So when you wake up the next morning, then you can go ahead and hit the ground running. Okay. So number 3, what we're going to talk about right here is commitment. Okay, got to be committed. You can't be one and done. If you try and recruit 20 people and all of them say no, you're saying, I'm out of here. This is it. This is not for me. It doesn't work. Or you're playing the blame game. You got to go ahead and make a decision in the beginning. Hey, I'm going to be committed to this. I'm going to be, through thick or thin. And a good way to be committed is something that I heard from Ray Higdon is that don't be married to the outcome. Be married to the process. Be married to the commitment of your daily method of operation, of taking action. And then if you're consistent with that, then the results from putting in that work will come and be positive also. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to number 4, self-image, having a positive self-image. Okay, so self-image, comes down to having positive self-talk about yourself, affirmations, how you see yourself. If you're always doubting yourself or something of that nature, it's going to be very, very hard for you to have success, because anything you do, you're going to always have doubt, or you're always going to be too critical of yourself. You can always be critical of yourself in a constructive manner, but some people are critical of themselves to where it tears themselves down, and ultimately it tears down their success also. And so definitely you want to make sure that you're always putting more positive thoughts in your mind versus negative thoughts, because the positive thoughts will definitely outweigh the negative thoughts. Okay, and some good books on that. You definitely want to make sure that you are reading something like something spiritual. Spiritual books are really good for that. You can read, hold on just a second here. Okay, back to it. Okay, so spiritual books are really good for that. If you're deep in faith, whatever books that you're reading as it relates to your spirituality, they're good for that. You can read books, by John C. Maxwell, books by just about anybody, anything on how to have a positive self-image, something that's going to reinforce you, because a lot of times, we have a lot of things that we've been dealing with subconsciously that we need to get rooted out in order for success. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to number 5. Remember, you are the product. Remember I said earlier in the video, that it's called You Inc. Okay, You Incorporated. Okay, remember, you are the product. People are not necessarily, they really like to hear about the juice, the juice that you may be selling, or the weight loss product, or the new marketing strategy that you may be selling. But remember that you are the product. People are attracted to you, and people are always going to buy from people they know, like, and trust. Of course, you don't want to be selling like a crappy product, okay? But when it all boils down to it, people want to know you, okay? So people don't buy into your company unless they buy into you first. Always remember that, okay? And it's not what you say that matters, it's what you are that matters, that makes the difference, okay? So if you're a genuine person, people can feel that. People can feel that and come across that. And if people are trying to shy away from you and may not feel that you're as genuine, then start being more of a generous person, or more of a giving person, so people can feel your genuineness and your generosity come across to them. And one of the best ways to do that is through video. Okay, now this is kind of a long one. Normally I don't do videos this long, but it's some really good stuff, and I want to share with you about mindset. Okay, so I definitely hope you took notes and got some value out of this. Definitely look up mindset training. Now, if you're someone that's watching this video and you're looking for some mindset training, or you're looking for some marketing training tips, go ahead and click the link below this video, or look in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, click that link. It'll take you to a page, put in your name and email, and that will allow you to sign up for my newsletter, and I can invite you to free mindset and marketing trainings. If you're watching this on my blog, if you look to the side of this video, one of the sides, you'll see something about 14 marketing strategies. Click that link. It'll take you into a training. Put in your name and email address. That will allow you to sign up for the same newsletter as well. Okay, so I definitely hope you got value out of this. This is Mark Harbert signing out. Peace.